Hi guys, it's Angie with Fun Endeavors Tie-Dye Lab. Today I thought I would make an incline twist shirt. Okay, so this is truly one of the easiest shirts that you can make. I just picked the shirt up by one of the sleeves and started to twist. I want to twist the shirt until the whole thing is twisted, but I don't want to keep twisting until it starts to twist in on itself. You know, I've done shirts like that before where I just kind of twist it into a ball, but I don't want to do that with this one. After I have the shirt twisted, I'm going to put it inside of a piece of vinyl guttering. And because the twist is pretty long, I'm having to use some of my long pieces of guttering. Then to make sure the shirt doesn't slide all the way down, I'm going to take some kite string and tie it to the very end of the shirt. And then I'm going to use the little clamp that you see. It's just a small metal clamp that I got at the Dollar Tree dollar store. And I'm going to clamp the kite string to the very end of the guttering. That's going to keep the shirt from sliding down into the muck, which is going to be down at the bottom of the container. And it will also allow me to adjust it if I want to slide the shirt down a little bit more, either direction. I can just move that string a little bit. I'm going to tighten up my twist just a little bit, and then I'm going to put a layer of ice on top of the shirt. I'm adding the ice while the shirt is still laying flat. I just think it's easier to get the ice to stay on the shirt. I kind of press it down in there and then I'll incline it in just a few minutes. Okay, so I've taken the piece of guttering outside and I have one end kind of propped up on an outside chair that I have, and I have the other end down inside of a plastic toter container. Then over the top of the ice, I'm going to sprinkle some Stormageddon from Dharma. This is one of the special zombie colors that they offered in October of 2022. If you notice, I have some sort of a little wasp friend that is just wandering all around the edge of my container. He's not bothering me, so I'm just going to kind of leave him alone. This color is supposed to have a lot of really cool color splits, so I'm hoping it doesn't disappoint. Over the top of the dye, I'm going to add an additional sprinkle of soda ash. So after the ice melted, I went ahead and left the shirt for about 24 hours. I just took a container lid and kind of propped it up over the top of the shirt so that it wouldn't get the direct sunlight on top of it. Then I took the shirt to my utility sink and I began rinsing it in cold water. I rinse in the cold water to get out the soda ash. I removed the piece of kite string at the top of the shirt and gradually warmed the water up to hot and continued rinsing in hot water to rinse out the excess dye that didn't bond with the fabric. I don't know, I'm a little bit concerned about it. It looks like it's a pretty dark shirt, so I'm hoping that part of this dye comes out and I do have some cool color splits. Since the shirt is so dark, I'm going to go ahead and rinse it for a little while longer, and then I'm going to put the shirt along with a little bit of Blue Dawn dish detergent in my sink along with some hot water and just allow the shirt to soak. The soaking process will help get out some of that excess dye, and I won't have to just keep rinsing for a long time. When the water cooled off, I went ahead and changed it out again and continued that soaking process until the water was almost clear. Then I put the shirt along with some Dharma's professional textile detergent into my washing machine, and I washed it using a hot water cycle. Okay, so now the shirt has been washed and dried, and I've given it a quick iron, and this is what it looks like. Okay, so what do you guys think? I think this one turned out really cool. You know, it pretty much looked like it was just a really dark shirt when I first started rinsing it, but a lot of the dye came out and all the color splits showed up, and I think it's gorgeous. I love all the different colors like the greens and the kind of mauve-y colors. I think this is a really cool color. I know this was like a special seasonal color that they had for a while, and then they took it off and they brought it back, like I said, as a special zombie color for October. But I'd never tried this color, and I think it is really cool. I've gone ahead and used it a couple of times since I made this shirt, and it just doesn't disappoint. It's a really cool color. I know you might not be able to get it from Dharma right now because I think it sold out pretty quickly, but I know that there are some groups out on Facebook that sell the special colored or special order dies from Dharma. People will buy them and then break them down into smaller quantities. So you might check out Facebook and see whether or not you can find some of these like special order dies, like this one. Because like I said, this is a really cool color. I don't quite know why Dharma doesn't sell some of these colors all the time, because this one has just gorgeous color splits. And ice dyeing is so popular, you would think that, people would be interested in buying colors like this. I don't know, but I am thankful that some of the people on Facebook go ahead and buy the special order dies and resell them. In the past, when Dharma would sell the special seasonal dies, I would buy a color, use it a few times, fall in love with it, and when I'd go back to get more, it would be gone. So it's nice to know now that you at least have options because somebody is reselling them. Even if Dharma's not anymore, you can still get a hold of the color. By the way, if you're new to ice dyeing or tie-dyeing in general, this is a super simple design to do. I mean, you saw it was just twisting the shirt and then putting it at an incline. But look at how gorgeous the shirt turned out. All the dye movement down this shirt and the different color splits. If you're going to try this design though, and you're maybe a beginner, pick a really cool color, one that gives you really pretty color splits, and add the dye over the top of the ice. I think that tends to give me better color splits in general. It just gives more of like a watercolor feel to the shirt, and I don't think you're going to be disappointed. Like I said, it's a super simple design to do, but I think it has a lot of impact. I think it looks really pretty. So what do you guys think about the shirt? Do you like it? Do you like this color? Drop me some comments down below and let me know. And if you've enjoyed watching me make this shirt, I sure would appreciate it if you would like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a great day.